SalamaLama, welcome back to another episode of Preacher Please, where I do whatever I please. And I'm now going to get into themed draft picks. What was it? What's the name of it? It is draft pick. It's traditional draft, remix draft, Antics, Premier, quick draft, Lost Caverns of Ixalan. What is traditional draft? View card pool. Magic Arena, the remix. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Why are you the one I see? Quick draft. Alright, let's get into the payments. We don't have our wonderful friend Chris with us, so this is going to be a bit more of an exciting Fathomless Descent. Return to the battlefield, target non-land permanent card in your graveyard with mana value less than or equal to the number of permanents in your graveyard. Oh. That's not bad. Bat colony. When Bat colony enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 black bat creature token with flying for each mana from a cave spent to cast it. Whenever a cave enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 character on target creature you control. What the hell's a cave? Does anyone know what a cave is? Flying, descend for. When Council of Echoes enter the battlefield, if there are four or more permanents cards in your graveyard, return up to one target non-land permanent other than the Council of Echoes to its owner's hand. Descend for? If there are four or more permanents in your graveyard, return it to one target non-land permanent other than Council of Echoes to its owner's hand. Trample. When another dinosaur enters the battlefield under your control, you may have belligerent yearling's base power become equal to that creature's base power until the end of turn. Tap 2 untapped artifacts and or creatures you control. Put a +1/+1 counter. Activate only as a sorcery. This is an artifact. It's okay. This spell costs 3 less to cast if it targets a tapped creature. Exile target creature. So it's a removal for 3 mana if they're tapped. Which is not bad. Until the end of turn, target artifact or creature becomes dinosaur artifact creature with base power and toughness 4/3 in addition to its other types. That's okay. Discover 3. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-card with mana value 3 or less. You may cast it without paying its mana cost or put it into your hand. Put the rest. That's not bad, but that's not good. It's not got a big butt. It's got a big tooth. When Skullcap enters the battlefield, target opponent exiles a card from their hand. It's okay. It's good. I mean, it's not bad. When typically it enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a creature. Craft with creature. Craft with creature. Exile a creature you control or a creature card from your graveyard. Exile this card. Return it transformed under its owner's control. Exile a creature you control or a creature card from your graveyard. Exile this card. Return it transformed under its owner's control. Craft only as a sorcery. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So it's a removal. Craft with creature. Exile target creature you control from your graveyard. Exile this card. Return it transformed under its owner's control. Craft only as a sorcery. So you can bring back something from the graveyard, which is kind of interesting. Choose one. A braid deals 3 damage to target creature. Destroy target artifact. Deals 3 damage, or yeah, I mean, this is removal. When Plundering Plate enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. Sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana any card. When Cavern Guys enters the battlefield, scry 2. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less this turn. Oh, big bet, big minion. Return up to 1 target permanent from your graveyard to your hand. Discover 4. and planes. So we can go with just rarity. But all of these are not very good. So do we just go with the removal? Spell costs 3 to that's the cat. Yeah, this is cheaper removal. But this is heavier removal, but this is pretty invested into white. I don't really like any of these, to be honest. This is a bad pack. If there are 4 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, return up to target. I mean, return to the battlefield, target non-land permanent in your graveyard. I mean, let's just go with the best one. It's also best for our collection. And honestly, I think it'll be on our sideboard, but whatever. Gargantuan Leech. This spell costs 1 less for each cave you control and each cave in your graveyard. Yeah. All creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn. If a creature an opponent controls will die this turn, exile it instead. This is the AoE. But it also hits your own, so not the greatest one. So you'll enters the battlefield. You may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards. Craft with 1 or more dinosaurs. Craft with 1 or more dinosaurs. Exile 1 or more dinosaurs you control and or dinosaurs from your graveyard. Exile this card, return and transform it into the... Enters the battlefield and may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards. Yeah, that's kind of okay. Haste when... It's Quinth. Firstborn of Gishath. These names are just... enters the battlefield, you may pay 2. When you do, target dinosaur you control deals damage to equal to its power to another target creature. You may pay 2 when you do, target dinosaur you control deals damage. Oh, I mean, we could go a dinosaur deck, but... Untap thousands when interested in each player's untap step. Oh, okay, cool. Seems pretty cool. Waylaying partners when enter the battlefield. If you control an artifact, tap target creature or artifact. Enters the battlefield. Wait. Which one do we say is... I guess this is the best one so far. When waylaying partner pirates enters the battlefield, if you control an artifact, tap target artifact or creature. An opponent enters the battlefield. If you control an artifact, tap target artifact or creature your opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. It's okay. Greedy Rose die, scry 1 and create a treasure token. That's not bad. But it's not good. Target creature gets -5/-5 until the end of turn. Descend 4. That creature gets -10/-10 until the end of turn if there are 4 or more permanent cards in your... Oh. Yeah, I guess this is the one. Whenever Brazen Blade Master attacks, while you control 2 or more artifacts, it gets +2/+1 until the end of turn. This is good for an artifact deck, but we're not going to theme it. Deals damage to target creature with the number of lands you control. Removal, but not as good. Deals 1 damage to each opponent and each creature they control, which is pretty bad. Poison Dart Frog. Reach, you can reach it. Add 1 color, poison gains death touch until the end of turn. Okay, it's cute. Compass Gnome. When Compass Gnome enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card or cave, reveal it, and then shovel it and put it on your top. Yeah, I think we go with Join the Dead. The creature gets -10/-10 to end of turn. Instead, if there are 4 or more permanent cards in your graveyard. What's a permanent card? I think it just... We'll find out. Return target creature with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. No. Add 1 mana of any color. Crafts with 1 more. With 1 or more. Exile 1 or more other permanents you control. And or cards from your graveyard. Exile this card, return it to transformed. Flying Vigilance Haste. Sunbird effigy's power and toughness are equal to the number of colors among the exiled cards used to craft it. Oh. It seems very complicated in order to get. Land, cave, add colorless. Cavernous Mob becomes a 3/3 creature until the end of turns. It's still a cave land. Oh. Activate only if you have the number of caves you control plus the number of caves in your graveyard is 3 or greater. If you may sacrifice another creature or artifact, and you put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. Oh. Flying, when starting enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. Plane, cycling 2. Discard this card, search your library, and reveal it doesn't put it in. I mean, it's just a creature. Ward, island cycling discard, search your library for an island card. Target artifact or creature owners or creature's owner puts it at the bottom of the library. Exile target creature, vehicle, or number 7. I mean, attacks what you want. No, we're not going artifact deck for sure. Trample. These are heavy. This is not really great, but I think we're just going. It's too soon to go black, isn't it? When Nurturing Bristleback enters the battlefield, create a green forest cycling. These are also huge. This creature gets +1/+1. Quick creature has death touch as long as it's your turn. Otherwise, it has reach. Huh. That's not a bad artifact. But I think we go with Ray of Ruin. So I'm not really feeling. I mean, this is the best one that I like outside of it. You know what? Let's have options. And it's a vampire soldier, so defossilize. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. That creature explores, then it explores again. Explore, reveal a top card of your card, then put that in your hand if it's a land. Otherwise, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature, and then put it back or into your graveyard. No, it's a bit too slow. The owner, then that creature explores, then it explores again. I mean, yeah, you need to have a creature. You need to have something. The owner of target artifact or creature with mana value 1 or greater shuffles it into the library. Then that player discovers X, where X is its mana value. What does ward mean? Whenever comes a target spell, counter it unless the player pays the ward cost. You may mill 2 cards and return up to 2 creatures from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, I think we're going black here for sure. Discover 3. You guys can't see it, but there's a little mosquito fly thingy. Whenever Screaming Mountain attacks, mill a card. Enters the battlefield, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a land card, remove them on the field tapped, put the rest in the bottom in random order. Craft with cave. Yeah, we have to have a cave. When possible enters the battlefield, explores. It's okay. None of these are kind of really great. So I guess I'll just go with Thousand Moons Infantry. Bat Colony enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 black teacher for each mana spent from cave while casting it, which we're not. Create a 1/1 colorless gnome creature. I don't really get that. Artifacts you control enter the battlefield tapped. Sacrifice, Dauntless, Dismantle, or destroy each artifact with a mana value X. Why? It seems anti-synergy. Another card, Craft to the Island. End game, destroy. Target non-basic land an opponent controls. The player may search for a library card or basic library card, put on the field, and shuffle it. You create a treasures token. Destroy target non-basic land an opponent controls. Yeah, so that's a basic land. Deals 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Yeah, just removal, I guess. When Ravage expires into the field, target creature you control gets +2/+0 and gets indestructible until the end of the turn. Yeah, it's a bit too slow. Deals damage with the number of lands. Scry 2. And disturbs the land. Target land you control. Until end of turn, target land you control becomes a 4/4 dancer with reach and haste. If it's still a land, it must be blocked this turn if able. Yeah, we confirm the pick with the removal. When also choose one, return target artifact from your graveyard to your hand. That's not very good. Flying ward to put target card from your from a graveyard onto the bot. We got K's, but I'm not liking this deck at all. Target creature gets +2/+0 and gains first strike until the end of the turn. That's not bad, but I mean, 5 mana. It's just so slow, and our mana curve is like ridiculous. It's actually not too bad. So I'm thinking either the artifact creature or the River Herald Guide. But let's just go with this, just in case. Merfolk Cave Diver. When a creature you control explores, Merfolk gets +1/+0 and can't be blocked this turn. That's okay. Visage of Dread enters the battlefield. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose an artifact or a creature from it. That player discards that card. Craft with 2 creatures. Exile 2 from the creatures that you control from your graveyard. I think this sounds like the one. You get rid of a card in your opponent's hand and craft with 2 creatures. Artifact or creature card from it. Yeah. Target creature gets +1/+3 and flying until the end of turn. Untap it. That's weird. Descend 4 gets +2/+0 as long as there's 4 or more. Target opponent exiles a card from their hand. Sacrifice another creature or artifact. Put a +1/+1 counter. It gains menace until the end of the turn. Yeah, no. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may put a creature card and or land card from among them into your hand. Put the rest into your graveyard. Yeah, just do the Visage of the Dead. Exile target creature, vehicle, or non-basic land. Ray of Ruin. Yeah, there's 2 mill decks. This is good defensively. Yeah, let's do. We're kind of heading into like a death darkness. Cost 1 less to cast for each cave you control. Well, we're not going caves. Do we keep one of these? Yeah, just in case. We might as well start collecting caves. Actually, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. In a mill deck, it might be useful. Let's go swamp. Legendary artifact. 1000 wounds. Smithy enters the battlefield. Create a white gnome soldier artifact creature token with 1000 Smithy enters the battlefield. Create a white gnome soldier artifact creature token with this creature's power and toughness are each equal to the number of artifacts and creatures you control. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you may tap 5 untapped artifacts under creatures you control. If you do, transform 1000 Moon Barracks. Whenever you cast an artifact or creature spell using mana produced by the barracks, with 1000, create a white gnome soldier artifact with this creature. Oh. I mean, it's not the greatest. Flying, 4 descend. When Council of Echoes enters the battlefield, if there are 4 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, return up to 1 target non-land permanent. Alright, we've already looked at this. Reach Trample. This is a pretty big bet. Yeah. Creature with a big bet. There's a cave. We're not going the caves, I don't think. Enchanted creature. Enchant artifacts or creature. Enchanted permanent can't attack or block, and its abilities can't be activated. Ward Island Cycling. Whenever Herald Scout enters the battlefield, it explores. Menace at the beginning of your end step if you descend. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, put a +1/+1. So this is on a descend deck. Enchant creature you control, enters the battlefield, discover 3. I think I want to go artifact deck, to be honest. At least I want to try and make this work. Yeah, we keep it. Flash, when Arloka enters the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to target. Yeah, it's becoming very obvious to me that I don't know what I'm doing, sir. Discover 5, activate only as a sorcery. That's actually not bad. But I think we take the legendary artifact, 1000 Moons Sunny. Reach Trample, flying. Tap target creature, draw 3 cards and discard a card. When Sage enters the battlefield, look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may put one of those on the top of your library, put the rest in your graveyard. No, not exactly something that I'm excited to play. This is an interesting artifact equipment. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just do one flying. Well, we did Tithing Blade. That actually kind of... Each opponent sacrifices a creature. It sounds pretty good. It fits in theme with the artifact. Human Artificer. Does 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Legendary creature. Cat Warrior. Your opponent can't cast spells during your turn. Whenever one or more creatures you control with power greater than its base power deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Join the Dead. Join the Dead sounds good. Choose one. Target creature you gain. Control gets +1, -1, +1/+1 until the end of the turn. Creatures you control. Oh, this is for, yeah, this is good for that deck. Artifact creature, flash, when it goes into the battlefield, target creature your opponent control gets -2, -0 until the end of turn. It's okay. Artifact. Yes, it deals 2 damage to any target. Enters the battlefield. We should be drinking a lot of water. You may mill 2 cards. Nurturing Bristleback. Let's just keep collecting removals because we don't know what we're doing. I guess Thrifting Blade. We're kind of going, oh, artifact creature. Artifact acquired, enter the battlefield. Create a map token. Sacrifice this artifact. Target creature you control explorers. Activate only as a sorcery. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, let's do something. We need... artifact equipment, artifact treasure, add 1 mana of any color. I think we do this one. Artifact, when Cleaver enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic plains card and reveal it, put it into your hand and shuffle. Yeah, we're kind of looking at like a white-black artifacty deck. Yeah, something a little bit mana heavy. Crit creature has reach. Tap target artifact or creature. And 8. Discover 10. Damn. Yeah, that's a bit too wild. The human soldier, under those are attacks, you may pay 2. If you do tap target creature. Relic's Roar into the end of the artifact creature golem. Attacks exile target card from an opponent's graveyard. That's okay. I think we just... we go with the Compass Gnome. When Compass Gnome enters the battlefield, you must for a basic library, basic land card or cape card, reveal it, then shuffle it and put that card on top. Ah, whereas this one, put it into your hand and you gain 2 life. Yeah, let's go with this. Flying Vigilance dies target creature you control explores. Sounds pretty good to me. Artifact Gnome. Creature Compass. What about... No, we'll take the Flying Vigilance. Tap target creature. I think that sounds pretty good. This is kind of pretty cheap. So equipped creature has reach. Yeah, let's just keep this. Well, it's either that. No, we'll do the Deathcap Marionette. Very much in line with our death deck. Menace at the beginning of your end stage. If you descended this turn, put a +1/+1. We have a few descend, but I think artifact. Add 1 mana of any color. How many descend do we have? Well, obviously this is going to the sideboard, and I don't think Scourging. I don't think this fits in this deck. I don't think we have anything with Descend. Join the Dead has Descend 4. Malicious is just there. Cartographer. Create a map ticket. Sacrifice a target creature you control against explorers. Activate only as a sorcery. I don't think we need as many of these as we have. Oh, we only have one of them. This is pretty cool. Discovers 3. Flying Ward. Put target card from your graveyard. And Discover just means that you may cast it without paying its mana cost or put it into your hand. The rest on him. Flying Ward. And Swamp. So not enough to kind of suggest this. It's either the land or the artifact treasure. I think I'll take the treasure. Okay, creature dinosaur. Maybe we need just something with a big butt. And just a battlefield, target creature you control gains +2/+0 and indestructible until the end of turn. Swamp cycling. Destroy a target non-land and opponent controls up there. Play may search the library for a basic link card, put on it to down for. You create a treasure token. So it's kind of like, yeah. I mean, I don't think we're going to be using these, to be honest. Hexproof. I don't think it's going to be there. Attacks, exile target. I mean, it's something. And this is going to the sideboard. Whoa. Other dinosaurs you control have haste. And when it attaches into the runner, create 2/0/1 grid dinosaur tokens at the beginning of your combat turn. Or sacrifice an egg, then create a 3/3. So that's kind of nice. It's kind of okay. Artifact creature Nautilus. Legendary creature, human pirate. Enters the battlefield under your control. Put a +1/+1 target. Yeah, this is a pretty bad deck. But, whoa. Six mana, 6 damage. But I mean, I don't even have the return. I don't even know what I'm doing. Yeah, building a death. I mean, I could tell that this was the wrong way to go, but we'll play it anyway. I have no idea. If a creature you control would explore instead, you scry one. That creature, then that creature explores. If a creature, instead of scry one, then that creature explores. When it turns the battlefield, target creature you control explores. When a land enters the battlefield under control, if you control 7 or more lands, transform test turns. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature for them. Put that card in your hand. Put the rest. I mean, no. Explorer's Cache enters the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters on it. Whenever creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it, put a +1/+1. I mean, I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I'm just choosing random stuff now. Whenever your creature control attacks alone against that touch and lifelink until the end of turn, put a dread counter on Grasping Shadows. If there are 3 or more dread counters on it, transform it. Move a dread counter from Shadows there. You draw a card and lose 1 life. I mean, this works in an artifact deck. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just go with it. This is artifact and removal. Sounds pretty good for me. Whenever you deal combat damage to an attacking player, the attacking player gains control of constant. Whenever you're dealt combat damage, the attacking player gains control of contested game ball and untaps it. Draw a card and put a point counter. If it has 5 or more points, sacrifice it and create a treasure token. I don't understand how that works at all. Enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. I kind of like this. I like the Vampire Soldier. And Man of Energy crafted one or more. Yeah. Target attacking creature without flying gains flying until the end of turn. Sure. None of these are really good. So let's just get this from my main decks. Yeah. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, create a +1. This creature can't block. I mean, I don't really know. This is looking really bad. At least we can kind of play it. It's a 4 mana 4/3. It's really bad. It doesn't really fit any of our decks, so let's just take the card that we like the most. At least it's a creature that we can play. So it's either this or Deathcap Marionette. Let's do Deathcap Marionette. Let's do Hidden Courtyard, another chance. I guess Swamp. Yeah, this is looking really bad, y'all. This seems to be a really horrible deck. So let's quickly lose 3 times with it and move on. But let me get myself some... Oh, there's our energy report. Yeah. Seems to be fine. Oh, we got too many cards. Okay, cool. So we just have to cut a little bit. That's pretty easy. I don't think we need as many Deathcap Marionettes. Join the Dead. Malicious. Yeah, I think we get rid of all the... it's a bit too slow. We need to get rid of 5 more cards. A Plains and a Swamp. Yeah, Craft with the Artifact doesn't seem to be that good. That's fine. I don't think we need the Hunter's Blowgun. Deconstruction Hammer is pretty good. We need to get rid of 1 more. I think this is good. If we win once, I will be very pleasantly surprised. Do we just get rid of this? I mean, some way to win. I don't even know. Let's just do it. Done. If we win a single one, I'll be very, very pleasantly surprised. But I expect this to go 0 and 3. That moan was me. Having a reaction. Play. condition is, or win condition is. I mean, our deck doesn't do anything. And also on top of that, we've kind of... Do we wait to buff it? I'm going to discover how bad Discover is in this. How did he descend? What did he descend with? You descend each time a permanent card is put into your graveyard from anywhere. Ah, that's what descend means. Okay. Let's do... Exile buried treasure from your graveyard. Activize... oh. Oh, we can do it already like this. Discover is pretty bad. This was a lesson on what not to craft. Take action. Oh, I guess they just have to join. I mean... What do you do? As an additional cost of the spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature, draw 2 cards, create a map token. I mean, we're playing our whole deck around 1 card, and I don't even know how that card works. That's perfect. Because now we get the... What? Oh, it gets -0. Okay, well. Well, let's do this. This doesn't even work. I don't even know. I mean, just good game. I have no idea what I'm doing. I really should wait until Chris to play. I need them to be completely incompetent for me to win. I thought draft would be... At least we've done it a couple of times. What's our Discover getting us? There we go. Yeah, this is just no bueno. Just concede. Oh. Yeah. Do we need to play this deck? I don't know. Well, it's both a combination. I think we did get a little bit unlucky. But we also, drafted really poorly. Like, I don't know what to pick. Oh, it's prayer time. Alright, I think... Well, the idea is... not to suffer. Keep 7. Oh, I didn't realize we were like... We could play nothing. Oh, perfect. What do we sacrifice? Yeah. No attacks. Sacrifice another creature artifact. If you do, put up to +1/+1 counter on up to 2 creatures. On each of up to 2 target creatures. So we'll make it a 4/3. I mean, this is just really bad. It's just really bad. We're doing something, but I don't see us winning this game in any way, shape, or form. Oh. I mean, we might as well. Sacrifice another creature, put up a sorcery. So I have to get rid of one of his creatures. As long as they're former permanents, just because this, because +1/+1 and has lifelink. Let's just get rid of this. To be honest, let's get rid of this cheap one. Is there a chance that we can win against somebody? I mean, he has rainbow. He doesn't have fire, so he can't cast fire. He can cast this one. No attacks. We can just join the dead for the Brood Rage Mikot. We'll take this for now. Can't defend with both, but yeah. Yep, done. Get rid of both of his creatures, and then I have more attacking creatures afterwards. Oh. Oh, I should have done it in the right order. I really don't know how to play Magic. I mean, I'm doing just as well as I'm doing in poker, but it is what it is. Do I want to do the last loss? I don't even know. I honestly don't. I'm not really having fun losing. No attacks. Flying ward. Yeah, if we have flying, then we kind of do this. Put target card from graveyard on the bottom. Put target card from the graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. Ooh. No attacks, and then we just attack with our flyer. Essentially. We might win with his flyer, but that's kind of our only hope at the moment. Up to 3 target creatures can't block this turn. Discover. Yeah, that's fine. We might as well next attack with a flyer. We've got 4 turns to kill him. Sure, take action. Oh, buried treasure. Is there anything from his graveyard that I want to do this to? No, not really. We've got a clock. What are you gonna do, buddy boy? It seems that the lag happens either way. Wait, do I have... No, I don't have anything open but this. Until end of turn, our land control becomes... It must be blocked this turn. Do I waste one of the death touches, or do I give up the scry? I think I give the scry, to be honest. Oh, pass. It must be blocked. So do we give one of the death touches? I mean, it's going to turn back into it, so rather just one blocker. And then just turn back into a land, right? Cool. This is useless thing. Something big. I mean, we might as well. We either get rid of this one or this one. Let's just do the 3. No. It was 10. I don't know why I didn't just do that. I should have gotten rid of the 6/6, but that's fine. This is 2 bad Magic players facing it up against each other.
He now has reach. Or artifacts or creatures 0 power. Oh. Oh. I think next turn we attack with everything? Actually, we attack with everything now. Yeah, that has to go for the reach. Yeah, 6/6. 1, 2, and then the 2/4. We go 1 next. And he has to sacrifice one of his creatures. End turn. Resolve. Resolve. I think that's how we win, right? Tithing Blade. Pass. My turn.
Tap 5. Target creatures if you do transform.
Let's see what this does. When 1,000 minutes of benefit. Whenever I cast an artifact spell producing Brazek, create a white artifact teacher. Okay. Next. End turn. Resolve.
Resolve. Pass. Pass, pass. My turn. Next. No attacks, I think, is the key. End turn. We essentially just keep the... Oh, he got the mountain. No, no. Oh, we had such high hopes of defeating the Uber noob, but we turned out to be the Uber noob. No, por qué, por qué.
Which means he has enough damage. He has exactly enough damage to kill me. Ah! It's exactly lethal. Porque mi amigo. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna retire this deck because it was just crap. I don't understand power structures in Magic, and I think this whole crafting something on your own. It's exactly lethal.
Do we want to put ourselves through another match? I don't want to torture myself anymore. So let's stick to the decks that they have crafted for us. We get 50 gems in one pack. Resign. Yeah, I'm not going to play another one. Don't draft Arena on your own. Packs. Okay, that concludes our episode.
It's dangerous out there. Don't do it with a friend without a friend. We got a lot to learn if we want to get into the world of Magic, and that's fine. Fine by me. I've always been drawn to it. I think it's very cute. It's very attractive. So let's make it happen. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. SalamaLama.